9 o'clock Lullaby by Marilyn Singer. Illustrated by Frane, Lessac. Read by Mr. Kilby. 9 o'clock Lullaby. 9 o'clock p.m. in Brooklyn, New York. The vroom and shush of traffic outside the bedroom window, while Mama turns the pages of a sleepy time tale. 9 o'clock p.m. in Brooklyn, New York is 10 o'clock p.m. in Puerto Rico. Sweet rice, fruit ice, coconut candy. Papa playing congas, Tio his guitar. Swaying lanterns in the branches, dancing people on the grass. Bedtime is forgotten on a special party night. 10 o'clock p.m. in Puerto Rico is midnight on the mid-Atlantic. Nothing blacker than the water, nothing whiter than the sky. Pitch and toss, pitch and toss. The Big Dipper might just ladle a drink out of the sea. Midnight on the mid-Atlantic is 2 o'clock a.m. in England. Bread in the pantry at nighttime tastes better than cream cakes at tea. 2 o'clock a.m. in England is 3 o'clock a.m. in Zaire, dreaming by the Congo. 3 o'clock a.m. in Switzerland, dreaming in the Alps. 3 o'clock a.m. in Zaire and Switzerland is 5 o'clock a.m. in Moscow. A crash and a clatter, and the samovar on the floor. The cat has done it again. Papa wakes up with a laugh. Mama wakes up with a shout. Babushka doesn't wake at all, but just stays snoring in her bed. 5 o'clock a.m. in Moscow, Russia is 7:30 a.m. in India. All over the village, well ropes squeak, buckets splash, bracelets jingle, long braids swish. All over the village, morning music. 7:30 a.m. in India is 10 o'clock a.m. in Guangzhou, China. On the way to Goat City, Auntie pedals quickly, flying like a dragon. On the way to Goat City, elder sister pedals slowly, flapping like a goose. 10 o'clock a.m. in Guangzhou, China is 11 o'clock a.m. in Japan. In the pond, grandfather floats a tulip so the fish can greet the spring. 11 o'clock a.m. in Japan is noon in Sydney, Australia. At the Barbie, 5 cousins, 4 uncles, 3 aunts, 2 sheepdogs, 6 lizards, and 1 sly kookaburra stealing sausage right off the plates. Noon in in Sydney, Australia is 3:00 p.m. in Samoa. The rain has stopped. The sea is calm. Let's weave, say the mothers. Let's fish, say the fathers. Let's chase the dogs, say the brothers, before it rains again. 3:00 p.m. in Samoa is 5:00 p.m. in Nome, Alaska. Toss the blanket high. Toss the blanket higher. Ask her, can she see the caribou? Ask her, can she touch the sky? 5:00 p.m. in Nome, Alaska is 6:00 p.m. in Los Angeles. The sun eases down like a big golden dinner plate at the end of the day on the beach. 6:00 p.m. in Los Angeles is 8:00 p.m. in Mexico, saying goodnight to the burros. 8:00 p.m. in Wisconsin, saying goodnight to the calves. 8:00 p.m. in Mexico and Wisconsin is 9:00 p.m. in Brooklyn, New York. The vroom and shush of traffic outside the bedroom window while Mama turns the pages of a sleepy time tale. Every 24 hours, the Earth rotates once on its axis. At any one of those hours, half of the Earth is exposed to the sun, while the other half is in darkness. This is what we call day and night. The middle of the day, when the sun is at its height, is called noon. But when it is noon where you are, it is not yet noon to the people who live to the west of you, and it is past noon to the people who live to the east.